guys, Carlos here with Bearable Traders, and here's my recap for today. So had a good day today. We started off with a pretty good watch list, a lot of good stuff moving in the pre-market, some good volume, but man, was it choppy today. Let me just show you what the SPY looks like at the open. I mean, just look at this, pure choppiness. Now it's starting to get going, actually pretty nice, came back above the previous day close. Retested, and now it's pushing up higher, making a new high. So hopefully that's going to create some move for anyone that's still trading for the day. But overall, I had a decent day, very small and control red day today. Let's start over with my first trade on GLW. So GLW had a lot of good volume. It looked like it just wanted to squeeze up and break out of this 5-minute opening range. So let me show you what I was looking for here. So on this candle, it opened up, it looked pretty strong, and then it had this next candle that opens up and sells all the way down, cannot make a new low, and it heads right back up. So to me, after seeing 2 wicks like this, to me, I was looking at hopefully a good opening range breakup and a lot of buying pressure coming in. Every time it sold up, it couldn't stay below the VWAP. So to me, that's a good signal that hopefully it can head towards the top and break out of this high of the day for this opening range on the 5. Also on the pre-market, it had such a beautiful pre-market activity, guys. A lot of volume, and you can see slowly here just making your highs. At the pre-market high one time was 27.51, broke out of that nicely, retested that 27.51, and then was pushing up higher. So on the 1 minute, I was looking for my entry, waited for the pullback here, got in long, and I got out really, guys, really at break even, almost slight pennies away from my entry, because just the action on the level 2 and the time in sales was not looking clean. It just did not look like it wanted to sell up. So I waited a little bit more, got out of my position, came back in. It looked like it was now looking a little better on the level 2. And some bids were coming, some asks were coming in here. So it looked like there was an imbalance of power there. Also, time and sales started to look better. But then again, the minute I was in, it popped up, and then again, everything just disappeared here, sold back off, and I'm like, man, this is not ready to pop anytime soon. So I got out of the trade. Glad I did, because look at the drop here. So on both of these, I got out almost at break even, not waiting for my stop, which is slightly below VWAP, just because the signals on the level 2 and the time in sales were just not as clean as I like to see for this type of pop to break out of the high of the day. Once it sells off, comes right back up, reestablishes above VWAP. I don't get in on this candle. As you guys know, I like to wait for that next candle to show me some confirmation. Nice pullback on the way back up. Looks like it has some decent volume. Hopefully, it's going to break out of the high of the day. And again, it sells back down. This time I waited for my stop at VWAP. I got stopped out, and I just called it a day on that GLW. Then KHC looked pretty good. It was very choppy. Look at this open here, just massive chop. Again, just kind of shows you how some of these stocks were trading today at the open. There's a lot of chop in our watch list this morning. So on here you can see again indecision candle, another indecision, well, not indecision candle. We have a huge wick just pushing everything up. On this candle here, this looks like a great signal for a possible long. So once it comes up above the VWAP, it heads back down. The next one closes above the VWAP. This is when I go long. I'm looking to break out of this 2660, which was the high of the pre-market. The high of the day at that time, right over here. But again, it's just hesitant. Look at how this chopping up and down, up and down. My stop loss was a little bit below the low of the day. Again, I don't want to go too far down, but right in this area here. But again, just nothing looked clean. So I just took everything off because it was just pure chop. We waited for about 5 minutes. Nothing happened. I took everything out. Again, it comes right back above VWAP. It starts to look interesting again for a squeeze. But I'm glad I didn't take this trade because, again, it's just KHC could be so choppy. It eventually did pop up. You can see here on the 5, and it did hit this 28.71, which is what we're looking for. This is on the daily, 28.71. I think it's a moving average on the daily here that we had. So it does hit that. But, again, it just took a massive massive chop, this morning on the open. So again, guys, it was a tough day today, so I'm calling it very early. And here's the key, guys. You have to keep your red day small. That is the key. If you don't do that, then you're going to struggle with day trade. That's such an important part, to be able to call it a day, not overtrade. Understand that some of these days are tougher than others, and this is one of them. I know a lot of people are having a tough time trading a day like today when it's just so much chop, and you can see the SPY is reflecting some of that even at the open. Just look at these candles. It's just nasty. No pattern, no direction at all. Now it seems to start to get a little movement, but again, just not clean. So hopefully you had a good green day, but if you didn't, hopefully you control your losses and kept them small. Just again, I keep pressing on this because it's important, right? Losing whatever amount it is doesn't matter the dollar amount, right? But if you're constantly making 300 a day, if you're constantly making 1,000 a day, you have to keep that small. You know, keep it at 120, keep it at 150, keep it at 500, keep it below 250, because you know on a regular day, on a good day, you're going to make this, right? You're going to make that no problem. But if you keep losing, and you lose, you know, 1,000, you lose 1,500, you lose 2,000, depending on how much you're trading, you're not going to come back from that in the next 1 or 2 days. So that's very important. You want to lose an amount that you know that on the next day or 2 or 3 days of good trading, good clean trading, you're going to make that back, because you are going to have losses. There's no way around it. But our job is to keep them small and controlled. Take care, guys. Hope you had a good trading day, and I'll see you guys tomorrow at 8:30 Eastern time.